Hello, beautiful Virgos. Thank you for being here. This is Lighthouse 36, and my name is Jaden. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading for the Virgo Collective for the month of May 2026. All right, let's get started. Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo for May 2026? What messages do you have for the Virgo Collective for May 2026? Only divine light and love may enter here. Only divine light and love may enter here. Spirit, what messages do you have for Virgo for May 2026? Okay, we've got one card, Wisdom. This is equivalent to the Hierophant energy in the tarot. What messages do you have for Virgo? Okay, we've got all our cards here. Okay, we've got Trapped in Fear, Destiny, which is equivalent to the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot, and Prosperity Begins. Okay, very good. All right, let's get some clarifier cards. Please, Spirit, can you clarify Wisdom, the Hierophant? Please, can you clarify Wisdom, the Hierophant? Oh, wow, the Sun. Beautiful. Spirit, can you clarify Trapped in Fear? Can you clarify Trapped in Fear? Please clarify Trapped in Fear. Okay, Nine of Wands. One further clarification for Trapped in Fear, please. One further clarification. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, excellent. Eight of Cups. Destiny and the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny and the Wheel of Fortune. Please, Spirit, can you clarify Destiny and the Wheel of Fortune? Oh, I love it. Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. One more for Virgo, Spirit. Please clarify Prosperity Begins. Prosperity Begins. Oh, I love it. This is the Malika of Cups, which is Queen of Cups. Excuse me. And the Eight of Coins. Okay, very good. Okay, I'm just going to take a few deep breaths, and you're more than welcome to join me. Okay, Virgo. So what I see here, and please, feel free to use your own intuition, of course, if you have different interpretations for the cards, and you can even leave them down in the comments if you'd like. But what I see here, starting with Wisdom, the Hierophant, this is you, okay? And I can see that you've been on this spiritual journey for a while. I mean, we're on the spiritual journey from the time of birth. Or by the time we're conceived. But what I mean is that you've been conscious of being on the spiritual journey for some time now, okay? And you've done your work. For you to be showing up as the Hierophant, you've done your work, okay? And you've had a lot of realizations, a lot of epiphanies, enlightenment on how to proceed, how you want to proceed with your life and manifest your dreams, okay? and the sun is shining on them. Okay, the sun is shining on you, it's shining on your dreams. um uh the energy of the sun, like all this light, shows me that you have been seeing clearly. Okay, you're you tapping into your intuition, and you're seeing clearly. These epiphanies are real. Um, let's just say you're headed in a very good direction. Okay, Virgo, you've done the work. You're doing fabulous. Congratulations. And the sun is shining on you. Um, okay, now, opposite to this is trapped in fear, which seems like a totally opposite energy from the Hierophant and the sun. And what I see here is that perhaps things aren't quite manifesting as quickly as you'd like, and occasionally you default to um, the old energies you've been trapped in the past, which you've overcome here. Okay, um, you tend to default, like, so you may go a little bit in between, but the Hierophant knows how to clear that energy. Okay, they may sometimes have a few thoughts, you know, oh gosh, what if I'm fooling myself? What if none of this is real? Like questioning even your spiritual beliefs. So you may question yourself at times, but the Hierophant doesn't do that for very long. Okay, uh, you're learning different ways, or you've learned different ways to kind of shoo those thoughts away. Um, but you will go in the month of May a little in between. But just know, just remember this Hierophant and Sun card. Um, what you've seen is real, what you've experienced is real, and this is just devil energy. Okay, see how he's in a prison? It's the devil energy making you feel trapped, but you're not. And good things are coming your way. This is just an illusion. Um, and I see here with the Nine of Staffs, Nine of Wands, you're carrying a heavy burden. Okay, um, but you're almost at the very end of this. Okay, 9, 10. You put all your staffs down. You're at the end of it, but carrying the 9 staffs, you're still carrying a heavy burden. Things have not manifested for you the way that you thought. The journey hasn't been as easy for you as you thought it would be. Or maybe you knew, oh, yeah, it's going to be a difficult journey, but, it's going to be worth it at the end. But things have, it's easier in theory than it is in practicality and reality. It's been more challenging than you expected. I'm trying to remember what the name of that author is. Oh goodness, I can't remember the name of the author, but he wrote a book called The Path with Heart. That's a very famous book. If you can remember, if you know who I'm talking about, please put it down in the comments. And then he wrote a book called After Enlightenment, You Chop Wood. Like, it's an old Buddhist expression. So you reach enlightenment, okay? What happens afterwards? Life just happens, You've still got to chop wood. You still have to do your laundry. You, um, you know, you still have to do the things that you had to do before, except now you're enlightened. And good, so it's difficult, and good things are coming your way. And I can see from this 8 of Cups that you're leaving this fear, okay, behind. It's not going to be the major part of you. Like, I think um, in the past, this trapped in fear, you really identified with it quite a bit. Like, let's say it was probably 75% of your character. Even if you're a very positive person, there might be something, other than what you show the world, what's going on internally could be something completely different. It could even be subconscious. But I have a feeling that it's conscious most of the time. But you're leaving this old self who's constantly trapped in fear behind. Um, and now perhaps it will only be 10% of the time you may be trapped in fear. You may lose yourself in the fear and then realize, hey, I'm not stuck in the mud. I can get myself out of this. Um, and apply whatever epiphanies you had during your enlightenment periods. Okay, and then here's how I know, besides the sun shining, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And I can see here it's with the nine of coins. This is someone who is very abundant, someone who is independent, and this is who you are, okay? This is who you're becoming. You might not be there 100%, but this is what's coming your way. This is definitely you. And to confirm that, prosperity begins. So prosperity doesn't have to be just necessarily money. It could be a number of things: relationships, your home. Prosperity comes to us in many, many different ways: good friends, good conversation, laughter, etc. But I do have a feeling, I have to be honest, that a lot of this has to do with financial abundance. Um, and that's what makes it tough. Am I going to be able to pay all my bills this month? Um, do I have to borrow from Peter to pay Paul? Um, and so the Hierophant in you knows everything's going to be just fine. There's a divine plan. And, but this fearful self worries about these things and gets a little bit into the monkey mind. But I can see here the Malika of Cups. That's the Queen of Cups. Now, cups is water and has to do with emotions. So this tells me that as this wheel turns in your favor, monkey mind business will become less and less, and you're going to become more emotionally balanced, okay, in this sense. Like I said, maybe this fearful part of you will just be 10% or 5% of you. And the Eight of Coins is focusing on something that you love, and this actually may help you get over this monkey mind, okay? This may be what helps you do the things you love. Whether it's writing that book, starting that project, starting that side business, sharing what you've learned. You're the Hierophant, okay? Maybe through a book or on a YouTube channel, or a group that you start. Just working on what you love will help you. I was watching someone today and she talked about, even just doing the day-to-day things, like opening up your windows, drawing, opening up the curtains, emptying the dishwasher and filling it again. So when you find yourself getting into that monkey mind, doing the things you love might help. Going for a walk, playing with your little kitty. Yeah, and Spirit's telling me that this especially happens at night or when you get quiet. Um, the monkey mind kicks in. So don't doom scroll. That doesn't help. Perhaps play with your pet instead. Play with your child. Do some coloring. Even if you don't have children, there's coloring books for adults. Something that you enjoy. Go for a walk. Anything that you enjoy working on, working out in the gym, uh, to make you feel better and get out of that monkey mind. And you are going to evolve into a very balanced emotional person here. And I do see great prosperity coming your way, which is amazing, Virgo. Okay, let's see what the angels have to say, what messages they have for you. These are actually not angel cards, but when I pull these cards, this deck specifically, um, I feel like it's the angel speaking to me. So let's see what the angels have to say. Yes, you are breaking barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, angels. When the reading comes full circle like that, you're breaking these limitations of your mind, okay? And moving forward, expanding, evolving into joy and freedom. Freedom from the monkey mind. Excellent. One more angel, please. One more card, angels. Ah, yes, and this is also what I was just talking about. I love it. Savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. Yes, so I was talking about that with this card here. Focusing on what you love will help a lot. I used to go to this healer who she suggested actually keeping a list of things that you can do when you're feeling down and depressed or the monkey mind's getting too active. And she suggested not just putting things that you have to pay for. Like, some people are on a budget and can't afford to go to the movies anytime they want. I mean, if you love the movies, sure, put it on there. And nowadays there's so many free things on YouTube and different channels that offer free viewing. So you can watch movies there. But yeah, make sure you list things that you can get to quickly and don't necessarily cost money. But hey, if you want to go shopping, that's fine too. But just the things like I was talking about, coloring and here, taking a bath, lighting a candle, this sort of thing. It doesn't, going for a walk, uh, you know, nature is the ultimate viewing screen there. Going for a walk out in nature and appreciating nature, and the flowers should be blooming soon as well. So things like that. Okay, now we're going to get a message from the Kali deck. I love the Kali Oracle. I just have to tell you that the messages to me are just beautiful, and they oftentimes they bring the whole message back full circle. But as beautiful as all the images are on the back of the cards, some of them don't resonate with me. Just beautiful artwork, but the images themselves don't all resonate with me. But having said that, the messages are just beautiful, and I love this deck so much, and I love using it so much. Okay. Obviously, or I wouldn't use it in these readings. Okay, Callie, what message do you have for the Virgo Collective for May 2026? What message do you have for the Virgo Collective for May 2026? Thank you, Callie. Okay, so Artha of Kali, you are forging your authentic path. Ooh. In support of that, You shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. To live a spiritually and creative, self-directed life takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Yes, strength to overcome this fear that's been a part of you for so long. And trusting yourself, trusting what you've experienced, the epiphanies you've had, those enlightened moments. Remember that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and blessing. Trust in what you were born to accomplish. Yes. Here, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, Prosperity Begins, Malika of Cups. It's all coming to you. Okay, Virgo. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for being here. To be notified of my next video for Virgo or for the collective, please be sure to subscribe. It really does help the channel as well. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I wish you all the very best on your journey.